Hello, welcome. Thank you for being here today. And thank you for your patience with that slight delay. Today I will be guiding a mindfulness meditation. And as you join, or if you are catching this on the replay, do feel free to share where you are joining from. If you feel comfortable to do so, I am Jess or Jessica here in Appleton, Wisconsin. As we move through this practice, I do encourage you, if you feel comfortable to, as we close the practice, if you feel comfortable to share your experience of the practice in the comments. I would love to hear how, maybe even jotting down how you're feeling in this moment, and then how you are feeling after the guided meditation. And then if you don't feel comfortable to share that in the comments, of course, don't. But I do encourage you to at least journal, a little bit of reflective journaling to reflect on your experience, to further mindfully observe your experience of this practice today. This is meditation for Misfits. Whatever that means for you, I think in some ways we probably all have felt like a misfit at times, and so all are welcome here. Let's get into our practice today. Here, finding a comfortable place to be in your body, seated or lying down, whatever position feels restful, but also allows you to maintain or remain in a somewhat alert position to hear and to fully observe. During today's practice, we'll focus primarily on our physical, mental, and emotional space. So here, starting with your breath, just noticing how you're breathing. How does the breath feel in your body? Noticing freedom of breath, ease of breath. Noticing any restriction of breath, any challenge to your breathing. Here, as you breathe in, notice what parts of the body move. As you breathe out, notice what parts of the body move. As you breathe in, notice how the body moves. Notice any tension in the body, any lift of the shoulders, any tightness in jaw or chest. And as you breathe out, observing where you can relax, where you can soften. Noticing the rhythm of your breath. Noticing if the rhythm of your breath is smooth or choppy. And in our mindfulness practice, we attach no value, judgment, no good or bad, but we do discern anything that may be troubling, any pain, that we experience. So do please take care of your body, mind, emotional space as you need, pausing when you need, seeking further professional assistance if you need. Mindful observation is not about ignoring things that may be concerning in our body, in our mind, in our emotional space. But rather about sitting with what is, noticing what is. Here, tuning into intuition, allowing for shift, for flexibility of body and mind. You may not even be fully still. Of course, being alive, we are never fully still. But rather checking in with our whole body being. So again here, bringing your attention to your breathing. Noticing that expanse through front and back ribs into the sides of your body as you fully breathe in. And feeling the sides of the body draw back to center, ribs draw back to center as you fully breathe out. Here, feeling the support of your spine, breathing in, feeling the length of your spine, and continuing to observe the support of your spine. Here, as you exhale, you might relax through your shoulders. You might relax your face, relaxing fingers and toes. Here, bringing awareness to the diaphragm, that umbrella-like structure in the body. Here, imagining or bringing to mind the image of an umbrella. As you breathe in, imagine that umbrella closing. As you breathe out, Imagining pulling down that part of the pole of the umbrella that allows it to open. So imagining that umbrella opening. Breathing in, the umbrella closes. Breathing out, the umbrella opens. Breathing in, we notice tension. Breathing out, we invite freedom. Here, shifting your awareness to your shoulders. Noticing any tension through your shoulders as you breathe in. Aware of the tops of your shoulders. And softening through your shoulders as much as you can as you breathe out. Bringing attention to the backs of your shoulders. Front of your shoulders. Here, aware of the joint, the shoulder joint. That connection of long bone to socket. Bringing attention to the shoulder girdle. Scapulas, shoulder blades. To the smaller, stabilizing muscles of the rotator cuff. And then shifting your attention again to the ribs. Front set of ribs, back set of ribs. Right side, left side. That protective bony cage, protecting heart and lungs. Bringing attention to your lungs. Breath moving through the body, circulating through the body. Every part of your body touched by breath. And bringing awareness to your heartbeat. Blood moving through the body. Circulating through the body. Every part of the body touched by the blood, pumped by the heart. Bringing your attention to your belly. Breathing into your belly, feeling the belly rise if you're lying on your back, or expand as you're seated or lying on your side. And then feeling the belly pull gently in as you fully breathe out. Feeling that gentle engagement through the abs. And as the belly moves, the back moves. Feeling the breath move into the back, breathing in. Feeling the back slightly contract, the muscles of the back slightly contract as you breathe out. Bringing attention to your hips. Right hip, left hip. Noticing any tension through the front of your hips, back of your hips, sides of your hips. Breathing in. And as you breathe out, relaxing as much as you can through your hips. If you're seated, feeling your seat connected fully to the support beneath you. If you're lying down, feeling the support through the back of your hips, down through your glutes, back of your thighs. Feeling a gentle tilt of the pelvis forward as you breathe in. Tilt of the pelvis back as you breathe out. Heavy through your arms, heavy through your legs. Noticing any tension through arms and legs. Breathing in. And breathing out, relaxing as much as you can through arms and legs. Mindful awareness of any discomfort through the body. Breathing through discomfort and shifting, adjusting if you approach a place of pain. Sitting with discomfort. Moving out of pain. practicing discerning the difference between discomfort and pain. Letting yourself be supported by your breath, by the air you're breathing in, by whatever supports your body in this moment. Supported by your body. Shifting your attention to your emotional space. Aware of the emotions that arrive, attaching no value judgment, no good or bad emotion. Here you might simply say to yourself, I feel, and then naming that emotion. Observing happiness, sadness, observing contentedness, excitement, fear, frustration. A moment to pause, to process, to sit with and experience that emotion. Perhaps to feel it pass. Aware of any sensation in the body or thoughts in the mind that emotion is connected to or might be connected to. Perhaps a memory. Perhaps a story. Become aware of what stories you tell yourself and how those stories play into your emotional space. And whether or not that story is fact or fiction or somewhere in between, in this moment we sit with the emotion that arrives. Any thoughts that arrive, any sensations in the body that arrive. And breathe. Giving yourself permission to pause. to refrain from reaction or unnecessary response. To simply be. As we close today's practice of mindfulness, I invite you to breathe with me 3 inhales through the nose, 3 exhales through the mouth. Together, we breathe in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Inhaling through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. And once more, inhaling through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. And inviting gentle movement to the body, perhaps a wiggle of the fingers, of the toes, and gently blinking open your eyes. Again, encouraging you, if you're comfortable, to share your experience of this practice in the comments below, or simply journal out how you're feeling in this moment, maybe compared to when we first began the practice. Just tracking your whole body experience. And I do hope to see you again tomorrow for our Your Perfect Place guided meditation that I'll be guiding at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for being you. Take care of yourselves out there. Peace.